we get down with nouns, profound with pronouns. We flip them adjectives, rip them narratives, score with metaphors, similes with ease.
It's just us, the struggle of the battle, the roars from the passion, atoms-driven action, planting seeds at the well. Do they know us very well? Foxes behind a veil. Nah, it's just us. Fishes out of water, escape being slaughtered. Now back to the basics. Set a truck, you break it. Music industry never came to reset it, made a kerosene. Yeah, it's just us. Speakers at a house, yeah, that's what it's about. Just watching with a paper and a pen, lyrics coming from the window, sweet small voice whispering. To us, but to who it may concern, mental lynchings in the morning coming with the twist of black thoughts still exist. So I guess we'll never learn. Voices may get burned, but we believe they return. Yeah, it's just us sending out a love plea. This is coming from the Just Us League. No justice, no peace. See progress, see teeth. Change mindset, new dreams. Yeah, it's just us. Get it now. An image that is indecisive. An extremist, hot or cold. Lukewarm cannot define this image. Scrambling for answers, always finding yourself at point A. Paying close attention to attributes of this image's attitude, assumptions are never accurate. Bystanders become boggled at its biology. Cynical commentators converse. Diagnose a different kind of woman. An emancipated essence. Future forever fragrant, growing grains of greatness. History. Well, history heals her hair. Implementing intelligence, justice justified, keep keen, lovers lullabies lies upon loose lips. Many men manage to meet matrimony. Nubians need nature's nurture. Oxygen operating only on opposites. Promises praying patiently, praising peace. Queens question quality, recession release. Real romance reigns religiously. Soul sanctuary savor sunlight, so smile. Teeth. They tend to tenderness, unite understanding. Vibrant voices verify views. We worship while watching, while waiting. We began as X and X chromosomes, so you yearn yesterday's youthfulness. Zealous, zestful, zoneless. Zodiacs failed to capture her zen. Yes, this image, her beauty, her essence, her nature, her youth. She is woman. She is you. She is sketches of atoms.
Successfully zigzagging to my zygote zenith. You healed yesterday's yearnings of X-ran Ys, what ifs and whatnots. Vowing virginity. Virtuously uncovering and unmasking my undercover uniqueness. Ultimately trusting. Teasily taking time to soothe my silly sentiments, sedate my salacious soul, and subdue my schizophrenic satire. Real romance remedies my raunchiness. Rectifying, reevaluating, and releasing my qualms, focus. The quintessence of queen, perfection personified, got me permanently omitting others, original orchid. I will orbit your orifices, never neglecting my Nubian's needs, nestling, nuzzling, and nibbling every nook. Most men mask emotion with masculinity. Me, I love to love you. Long-lasting linkage, keeping kinship, kindling, kind-hearted, jovial. You make this journey enjoyable. I've been capable of interjecting indecency into our home, humble, harmonious. Holding on to the gospel God gave us, gracious, forging forward, formalizing freedom, fortifying future emotional emptiness in my empress. Every day it gets deeper. Knowing decisions, downsizing demons, dissecting Deuteronomy, connecting consciously, cracking codes, blackness bolded, battling Babylon, building biblically, awakening ancestors adventurously. You're my ally, associate, advocate, adore, me amor, a friend. Amen. Woman was created from the riverman. She was not made from his head to top him, nor from his feet to be trampled on.
She was made from his side to be equal to him.
From under his arm to be protected by him.
From his heart to be loved by him.
Yes, this image, her strength, her purity.
His patience, his loyalty,
a love extraordinary. She is the sun.
He is the moon.
She is true.
He is few.
She is Naa.
He is me.
I am sketches of atoms. Red.
Become numb to the suggestions of chemical infections persecuting the skin upon my God-given stuff. I don't want your perms no more. I don't want my flesh to burn no more. I've already experienced the devil's giggles and it hurts. Boxes of just for me intertwined with hate what you see because baby girl it only gets worse. Dying to straighten the kinks allow within your kitchen think. Think if there were no other options to help you deal with your quote-unquote difficulty. Willie Lynch's theory shedding from your broken ends make amends when grins and comments come from your soul Mike heard selling boardwalks of self-hatred. Face it, our intentions to love what God has created has become incomplacent. Ladies, please come take your places. We have preview idols as role models while depleting reality is tasteless. Natural is not factual. It's become our alternative, a trend for the bohemian, a reminder of poverty and struggle. Dance me, girl. Shuffle. Your naps ain't beauty, it's your duty to look proper. They have already made the calculations and 3/5 ain't cutting it, so I cut it. Allow my guts to be retaught, just to redefine the lies that I brought. This perception is influencing a nation's cases. Spirits are frustrated, but my Lord is patient, calling us all to get back to the basics. God made man in his own image and he saw that it was good. Understand, to be understood.
When they teach you your ABCs, they fail to mention it stands for another black criminal. And on the second, when you taught your 1, 2s, and 3s, they forget to warn you that once you get too black, it's already your third strike and you're out. But still I doubt that they've been planting some mental mind chip that's been sent to blind kids. Time ticks, counting down to the dead and despondent. Young men pay attention, because they also fail to mention that there's henchmen lurking hard for the black man to lynch him. We try hard to convince them that we're not against them. We're on our own mission, have better intentions, way far beyond a pension, transcends dimension, but they keep reeling us in, tell us it's just hypertension. They teach less Malcolm X and more O.J. Simpson. Why? You know why. I hate to be the words of the county or feds, but black boys, they placed a bounty on our heads. They won't tell you, but they will kill you. Officer Ridley or Sean Bellew. They paint us lethargic, then paint us as targets, from light skin to fair skin to tan to darkest. Who takes it the hardest? We do, but they don't. They hate us regardless, it's true, but they won't. Admit it, they're cowards, skittish, unable to stand on their own, so they try to pop shots, knock us down from our thrones. Ain't it sick how quick the Agenda 60s kids want some racial conflict, turn us all into convicts. However, it doesn't start in the media, it starts in the heart, and the heart is in the home. So fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, raise these young boys to have minds of their own. Don't limit their choices or stifle their voices or raise them as soldiers reserved to their employers, their children, their boys. Yeah, it's true they're young men, but these boys need to choose just like young women. Choose wisely the words that you use to scold them, the beatings, chastise them in public to mold them. It's wrong, it's tough, demoralizing. Plus the callous is the soul of the moralized in. You may think you're teaching them intrepidation, but it's just another form of emasculation. Boys to men, no longer in handcuffs. Men to boys, pull your damn pants up. Take accountability for the mistakes that you make. No one is perfect, there are rules to break, so project through the projects and make it your project to morally serve and profit. But more than just objects, object to injustice, because in the totem of justice, it's judges, police, everyone else, and then just us, the bottom, rotten. But we haven't forgotten that we have come a long way from picking bushels of cotton. We've overcome slavery in the Tuskegee boy, and the blood of slave ancestors pumps through your body, boy. And you're more than just another dead black body, boy. And they'll torture boy everything from nigga to body, boy. But you will stand with pride. Say, I'm no boy. I am a man, a prince, a king, a titan, an aspire that's burning inside me, igniting. It'll burn through the land, from New York to Sudan. And it will last from January right through December. And you will feel every scorch, every singe, every ember, and begin to remember King, X, Douglas, Garvey, Newton, Mandela, Turner, and Marley, how they fought for our rights from the start to the end, so that we can stand tall and say, we are not boys, sir. We are men.